Sorry about the noise. Doing some laundry. Well, as you can see, I'm in wiring hell. And all that stuff down there. This is the stuff from the previous build that I saved. I'm trying to recycle. Lots of wiring. I've just started to use the copper grommets that I ordered off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description for those. Yeah, and I managed to get it to power up. The only thing that came on was the regulator, the fan for the regulator. I'm still working on getting the JUNCTEK hooked up to its controller. The problem I'm having is their default cable was maybe that short. It's not going to reach. What I'm actually using is a network cable. Basically just picked out the stripes and all slapped as the solids, and I basically use those. So we're just going to get that to the right length, and then I'll plug right into the controller, and then the other half will go over to here, and that's where it monitors the amps through the shunt. That's not the original shunt, by the way. It's the same type of shunt. It's just a smaller version of it. This is the original one here, which was great for a bigger EV project, but this is way too big. It's heavy. That one's nice and light. And you wonder, where did that come from? It came from the older version of the JUNCTEK that I still got. They sent me out the other one, which was very nice of them. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, I'm in wiring hell. I'm hoping this cable will work. I don't see why it wouldn't, because it's not carrying any amps. It's just communicating with the JUNCTEK. I mean, it's with the shunt. But there's a chip on this board here, so there's no load. Anyway, let me get this finished, and we'll get this installed and see if we can get this thing to fire up. Yeah, definitely wiring hell. So the board's been glued down. I got something heavy on it just to keep it from wiggling loose again. Communication cable goes around. That'll be all strapped nice and neat. I could have used black, but I kind of like the yellow detailing. You know, it serves a purpose. It looks kind of technical. You know what I mean? If it would have blended in, it wouldn't have looked so cool. Little things like that. This I have to decipher. This has got to go be. There's a relay here. That's the 2 kilowatt relay. It's already wired into the top. But I need the 12 volt, so I need to run lines from the fuse box to this cable here to this connector here, and I have to figure out which one is just for the LED and which one's actually for the switch without blowing it up. That was that switch there that I picked up a couple of years ago now. Works great. The only issue I have is, well, with the other setup I had, if I hit a major bump, I would hit my knuckle on it and turn the bike off by mistake. But I think I got enough gap there now that it's not going to be an issue. I need to find, hopefully this is just a standard telephone line that goes to the JUNCTEK, because when I needed something shorter, I don't have to wind this all up, because this is going from here down to here. So if I can find a short gray one that you use for telephone, I'm pretty sure that's all it is. Can't really see the writing on it. But anyway, I'm not going to be using this one. It's way too long. What else? That's for the motor fans. The backlight, I'm actually going to find something that clips to this. This has to be tied up. I got to decipher these here. I know the red, green, and the black, those are throttle. I'm guessing if you take the blue out, that these three here are for speed control, or 3-speed switch, which I didn't see, so I'm guessing I might have cut it off. We'll have to pull it out and decipher that. I ended up putting a ground strap to the box with it screwed right to the box. It's also glued, so it doesn't rattle loose. That will be for when I put the batteries on and decipher, set up the wiring from the battery boxes to this box here. By default, the negative will be strapped into that, and then the positive on over to the other side of the breaker. really a pain in the butt. I mean, even little things like I'm just wiring up the horn and tucking that all in. Pain in the butt. But other than that, there's nothing going on. I'm just working on getting more batteries. I think I'm ordering, I believe 4 more, and we'll pull those apart. I'll do a couple of videos, build videos of the battery. I'm thinking of doing is this is half a pack right here. This is 8 cells. 8 and 8 is 16. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make 2 packs with 2 BMSs. But I'm going to make it that the BMS won't be affected if they're running in series, which they will be. The reason is I don't think I want these do get heavy when you get them all together because they're metal casing and everything else. This will even out the weight. If I put a 48 volt battery made out of these on the one side, don't matter what I put on the other side, it's going to be side heavy. You're going to feel it when you ride. This will be much easier. This pack will only take about maybe half, and then the other half is for whatever you want to put in there. BMS, another battery, whatever. But that will even it out. And I did some research about the connectors for these boxes. I'm just going to do the tried and true method that I've been using for years now. Let's just run a RC leads out with these connectors here. They're the best. I mean, I've never had a meltdown, and I'd put these things through your hell. They're much better than the Andersons, in my opinion. I've had issues with Andersons arcing and everything else, and then they won't clip closed. So I'll probably just drill a hole right here, silicone it, and have the wires coming out. Yeah, that should be fine. Basically, like the other ones I got. So that's about it, guys. I'm just, like I said, I'll try and get most of the wiring done before I do the next video, and move on to something else. Like I said, we're going to start with the battery building. But she's coming along. I would like to be able to shortly, after I get one of the batteries, or get the batteries somewhat set up, I would like to take it out and try it out if it's clear and there's no snow. I can easily ride it with just the front. It's not going to be a big deal. It just won't be as torquey. Anyway, take it easy and stay safe and